Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, MagnetizeOfficial. Are you feeling energetically stuck? In today's video, I'm doing a powerful reading, and I keep hearing the word transmutation. Have you been feeling weighed down by something heavy lately? You might be transmuting some deeply entrenched patterns or dynamics. This could be something from your family line, or it might even be linked to your twin flame. If you are a twin flame, you could be assisting your divine counterpart in this transmutation process. This shift might also be for the collective. Let me know in the comments if you've been feeling any type of way recently. Your experiences are valuable and might resonate with others in our community. Let's dive in. Right away, we have the Rest and Rejuvenation card, and paired with it, the Crown Chakra. The numbers 41 or 14 might hold special significance for someone. Interestingly, I heard the word lucky. This could be someone's name, an animal's name, or perhaps a sign that someone is entering a very fortunate phase. People around you might start seeing you as incredibly lucky. I even see a 4-leaf clover as a symbol here. With the Rest and Rejuvenation card in reverse, it seems like something profound is happening energetically and spiritually while someone is asleep. So, what's happening? Someone is receiving an intuitive download during their sleep. Specifically, for a divine feminine listener, this download is causing a masculine to dream about you. If you're a divine feminine and you've felt a dip in your mood or a sense of emotional chaos without a clear reason, it could be because a masculine is intensely thinking about you. He's dreaming of you and getting an intuitive download about your connection through his dreams. For some of you listening, this message might resonate deeply. I sense a masculine energy, and though I can't pinpoint who exactly he is, this might only apply to a small group of people. As always, take what connects with you personally from these readings. This masculine seems to be in a relationship or situation with someone else. I just got chills as I picked up on this. I'm seeing red hair, which might be significant to someone listening. It feels like this masculine is doing some comparing. For those of you this message is for, there's a masculine energy connected with a different feminine, feeling that the connection with her is shallow. There are intense emotions here. He's thinking deeply about you and feels a strong emotional charge. However, this person is also very silent, not reaching out. The card Free Yourself appears reversed, with a unicorn on it. It's as if this masculine sees you, the divine feminine, as his unicorn, an almost unreal, beautiful, goddess-like being. He feels you're unattainable, disconnected from his life, an ideal no one else can match. There's pain in this thought for him. He feels trapped in his emotions for you, yet he doesn't mind. It's not a negative feeling of entrapment. It's almost dreamlike. The word dream comes up again, indicating he might be dreaming about you. There's a nostalgic vibe, hinting at a possible soul connection, twin flame, or karmic relationship. This message will resonate differently for everyone, so only take it if it connects with you. I sense that this masculine energy is feeling trapped in a very real 3D way. He's caught in a situation or connection that's holding him back. Why is he feeling trapped? Let's look into it. We have the conflict card in reverse, suggesting that he and this other person have been fighting recently. Their connection feels highly karmic. This masculine seems to be stuck in a karmic relationship or situation, and he feels exhausted. He's tired of the constant fighting, and apathy has set in. It doesn't even seem like he's putting much effort into making things work anymore. Yet he remains stuck in it. It feels like he just wants to let go and release this burden. Whenever there's an argument or conflict with this karmic partner, he immediately thinks of you and compares. It doesn't matter if you haven't had a connection or relationship in the 3D, or if you haven't seen or spoken to each other in a long time. Your bond feels very timeless to him. A card just came out, the 7 of Pentacles, in a midway position. When upright, this card represents commitment, dedication, and hard work. However, this masculine energy seems unsure about putting in the effort for this other karmic connection. He isn't fully committed and feels hesitant. I'm picking up a pushy vibe from the other person, as if they're trying to push him to commit or move forward, but he's dragging his feet emotionally and energetically. Even though he's very closed off in expressing his feelings in the 3D, the card Cracked Open, Rock Bottom, Surrender to the Alchemy of Life, shows that he's feeling deeply emotional, almost as if he's being cracked open. He's torn between his feelings for a divine feminine, which seem impossible and unattainable, and a more logical connection with this karmic feminine. I'm picking up that this karmic feminine might come from a similar social status or live nearby. Their families could even be friends. However, this masculine is represented by the Fool card reversed, indicating he has a lot of fear about the unknown when it comes to moving forward with her. He feels reckless and impulsive right now, so don't be surprised if he reaches out on a whim. In fact, if he hasn't already, he's been very close to doing so. This might be confusing for you, divine feminine, because you're very intuitive. You've likely been sensing his energy and how close he's been to contacting you. I see him literally picking up his phone, looking at your contact or social media, and then changing his mind, even though this masculine might be more 3D oriented and not into esoteric spirituality. Unconsciously, he's manifesting you to contact him. Whenever he nearly reaches out, you feel it. This creates a pull on your energetic field, making you want to check in or ask how he's doing. With the 10 of Swords upright, it seems this masculine might be venting to his friends or feeling overwhelmed by the dynamics with this karmic feminine. Despite this, fear is what's keeping him stuck. He's scared of the unknown and worried about judgment if he were to fully walk away, especially since the walk away card is upright and the journey card is reversed. On the flip side, his connection to this feminine feels very logical. The financial constraints card suggests that while he's going through an emotional awakening, there's also a practical side to his situation. I heard the names David, Sarah, and Hannah, but remember, only take what resonates with you personally, as many names and details come through in these readings. This masculine seems to have a traditional mindset, possibly coming from a traditional family. The word tradition stands out strongly. I see someone tending to a flower bed, which reflects how he might be following in his father's footsteps or adhering to family traditions. He seems to be living in the shadow of these traditions, struggling to establish his own identity. These fears of living up to expectations and not fully developing his own path are weighing heavily on him. What's really cracking this masculine open emotionally is the unforgettable experience of connecting with your energy, divine feminine. Whether you spoke to him, met him, or he simply saw you and felt your presence, there's something incredibly rare and impactful about you. This is what we'll explore in the next part of the reading, why your energy has such a profound effect on him. It seems that your powerful energy has made a significant impact on this masculine, even if you're not fully aware of it. In the extended reading, I'll dive deeper into this complex dynamic, exploring what he's going through with this feminine energy, his family, and the traditions he's been raised with. We'll look at how these factors are influencing his fear of following his own path and developing his own identity. Sorry for the pause there. There was some loud lawn maintenance happening around my apartment. I don't believe in coincidences, though, so I'm taking this noise as a confirmation of the intense thoughts and emotions this masculine is experiencing. Just like the chaos of those sounds, his mind feels like a jungle right now. He's feeling trapped in his own head, with his emotions running wild. His feelings for you, divine feminine, are causing a lot of turbulence in his life. Regardless of how you feel about this masculine, whether you're indifferent, this person is just a memory, or you have strong feelings for him, his emotions are powerful and intense. From his perspective, your response doesn't change how strongly he feels. Let's check out the card that came out. It's the Devil card, and it's in a midway position between upright and reversed. When reversed, this card often symbolizes breaking free from bondage and breaking chains, but it can also indicate a sense of dependency and instability. For the divine feminine I'm connecting with, you seem to have a devil reversed kind of effect on people. This might sound a bit intense, but what I'm hearing is, make it or break it. Meeting you or connecting with you has a profound impact on others. You shake up their energy and create an earthquake-like experience in their lives. Whether it's a friend or a brief lover, people often become quite dependent on your energy, and there's a strong sense of codependency that comes with it. When your energy touches someone, it's like a whirlwind of high vibrational love that you cultivate both inwardly and outwardly. You radiate a pure heart and soul, creating a powerful, intense energy around you. When people come into contact with this whirlwind, their world gets shaken up. Everything they've been hiding behind or believing as an illusion starts to surface from their subconscious, ready to be addressed. This can sometimes be overwhelming, causing people to temporarily pull away or disconnect if they're not ready for such a profound experience. But even if they do distance themselves, they can't forget you. If they're not willing to fully awaken and take responsibility for their own growth. After meeting you, they might become dependent on your energy to help them make these shifts and raise their frequency. This can create a codependent dynamic. I'm picking up that this happens often, not just in romantic relationships, but also platonically. People, especially masculines, can become codependent on the impact your energy has on them. They might find themselves addicted to the effect you have. With the Queen of Cups energy, you embody a nurturing and deeply intuitive presence. It's interesting because even if this masculine isn't into spirituality, if he knows you're into tarot, crystals, or manifestation, he might see you as a witch, or refer to you that way, even if you don't use that label yourself. There's a bit of fear on his part, because he subconsciously senses the powerful energy you possess, but he's also irresistibly drawn to you, fascinated by the strength and allure you exude. You, divine, feminine, often have a profound effect on those around you. I'm hearing the word mothering, which suggests you possess a nurturing energy. However, the downside is that when people, whether friends or romantic interests, don't take responsibility for their own growth and energy, they can become dependent on you for the positive shifts you bring. Being connected to you naturally helps others evolve and expand, but if they avoid accountability, they can end up draining your energy. I'm picking up the term energy vampire, which may not be intentional, but it happens when people rely on your energy without taking responsibility for their own. I see someone withdrawing into a cave. This might be literal for some, but for most, it's metaphorical. When someone connected to you refuses to own their energy, you might find yourself needing to withdraw or ghost them. On a deep, spiritual level, you understand that your role is to shake things up, and sometimes that means stepping back to protect your own energy. You're here to help people break free from their inner chains and spark their awakening. You ignite the flame within them, but it's up to them to keep it burning. When they unconsciously seek constant care and energy from you, it's important for you to recognize that it's not your responsibility to maintain their inner fire. You might find yourself needing to step back when you sense this dynamic. Now, let's close this YouTube reading with one final Rumi oracle card before we move to the extended version. The card that flew out is a new gown. Here's a bit from the guidebook. Weary and consumed by longing, I was embraced by my beloved last night. My wounded soul was set free when I experienced the sweetness of love. What a synchronicity! Earlier, I mentioned how the masculine seemed to be dreaming about you, divine feminine, and now we have a poem about someone dreaming of their loved one. My spirit was lifted instantly. I surrendered my life in joy, and my vision was filled with light. Love said, "Don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one." I just received an insight while reading that. It seems the reason this masculine is dreaming about you is because, on a deeper level, his spirit is connecting with yours in the higher realms. Even though you might not be as present in his 3D life right now, he's still seeking the uplifting energy you once brought to him. So, at night, when you're not physically around, he's reaching out to connect with you spiritually, finding comfort and elevation through that ethereal connection. Let's continue with the reading. Don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one, for my generosity never forgets those devoted to me. See how boundless divine justice can be. Witness my immeasurable kindness. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished in an instant. A new and glorious robe of honor was placed upon my shoulders. Love bestowed upon me the power of renewed vision and the transforming touch of divine generosity, offering me the chalice of eternal wine. The guidebook also shares this insight. This oracle brings a powerful message. You're approaching a significant moment of spiritual evolution where your sense of self and divine destiny will be revealed more clearly than ever. Embrace this transformation. It's a new level of empowerment that deserves recognition. You're discovering your inner worth and dignity, and this might evoke varied responses from others. Some will show love and recognition, while others might react with fear and judgment. Remember, those are just voices of fear, not truth. Stand firm in your dignity and power, and keep moving forward. I felt this closing message was particularly meant for a divine feminine who might be navigating some of the dynamics we've discussed. Today's reading was a bit more specific than usual. However, this masculine energy and the connection some divine feminines have experienced have been strongly resonating with me lately. If you feel this message was for you, I hope it reached you in time. If anything resonated, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, MagnetizeOfficial. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.